So I couldn't find any tutorials on owner-only pickups in VRChat. So essentially the object, once I pick it up here, tab, only I can pick it up. It belongs to me. It is my object. In the same way, if I pick this one up here and move it, I've picked it up. I am the owner. The owner is owner2, and tab. If I try and pick it up, I cannot because it belongs to me. It belongs to Goopsy. So the way you do this is... Okay, so for this to work, you want to add the same components as you would normally to a VRChat object pickup. So you want your VRC pickup component and you want your object sync component. You will need to disable allow collision ownership here, otherwise it's going to interfere later. You then want to add an udon behavior, udon graph, create a new graph here, and then open your udon graph. Then for our variables, we want our VRC pickup component and our game object. You'll want to set these as public, and then when you compile, you'll be able to populate them by dragging your game object over and your VRC pickup component into the udon graph. They won't show up until you hit compile here. And then we'll also need a state. So we'll want to add a bool, and I called it pick state here, and it's synced. So synced it there. So for everyone in the scene, that value will be synced. Variable will be synced. And then our logic here, we want an event on pickup, and then we want to set our pick state. You can just control drag in your variable here to set it. Control drag in. And then we want to set it with a bool value of true. So that's a constant bool there. And into our value there. Then in here, down here, we have our object, our game object. Drag that in. And we want a networking node is owner. So whenever you pick up an object in VRChat, you're set to the owner. And so we have our object. Are we the owner of the object? And then the bool value from that, we want to add a unary negation, a Boolean unary negation to get the opposite. So are we not the owner of the object? Then we have our pick state again. We can drag that in. Now we've addressed it. And that will be whether the object has been, whether we have picked it up, because we set it up there. Then we want a Boolean conditional and if we are not the game object owner and the game object has been picked up, it will then set the pick state as not pickupable. So we want to drag in our pick state here as well, and then we want to add a we want to set the pick state's property of being pickupable or not. So only under those circumstances, as the object being, we are not the owner of the object and the pick state, it hasn't been picked up, will the object be set to not pickupable. Sorry, only if the object has been picked up and we are not the owner, we will disable picking up the object. Every other circumstance, say we are the owner and the object hasn't been picked up, it will go through this branch node and then set it as pickupable. Or we are the owner and the object hasn't been picked up, then it will set the pick state as pickupable. You can set that here on and off. And then finally we want to alt drag in our pick state and that will give us this variable here, this event, and that will be when the pick has been changed. And we can drive the branch node with that, and also event when you join the world, event start. It's annoying, you have to just type start when you hit space to add it. When you join the world, it will also address whether the object is pick-upable or not. And that's it. It's really simple. It was just annoying I couldn't. The rest of this is just debugging. But yeah, it works. It's good. Use it. Yeah. And yeah, why is there not a tutorial for everything? It's this, yeah. It's very simple. Fuck's sake. Internet. Why can't I find the answer from Google? Hopefully this helps you.